It is honestly box-ageddon around here lately. All the boxes. Yeah, I'm going to have to clean those up one of these days. So hello and welcome to Dommy Tries This. I hope you brought your cuppa. Today's coffee mug is a Memphis, Tennessee coffee mug, and the only thing I can think of where I got it from is my husband got it for me going to or from California to visit his folks. He's been out there twice since we've moved out here to Georgia, and that's the only place I can think of that I got it from. I don't ever recall. We might have picked it up when we moved out here because we actually drove out here. It's quite possible. I don't recall picking up any coffee mugs on the way, however. Inside, first of all, we have a new tea steeper, and I don't know if I can get this up where you can see it, but, well, it just sort of fell apart, so let's just do it this way. Come on down. Come on. It's this little star. Found that on Amazon. It is very, very cute. It is small, however. It does seem to be a little bit smaller than taking a full tablespoon of tea, which is what I usually put in my teas, because I think we've mentioned quite frequently I like a strong tea. Today's tea is the BEA'S Wellness Teas Chakra Balance Blend that I got from Eden Body Works, one of the final boxes from Eden Body Works when I was their ambassador. As I recall, I really liked it. Haven't had some in a while, so that is our tea for today. Let's go ahead and give her a sip so we can get started. Smells beautiful. It's a little sweet right now. I didn't put enough sugar in the last tea, so I think I may have overcompensated a bit. But the flavors are showing up, and it is really, really nice, generally speaking. What is in you? What is in you? This has peppermint, licorice, ginger root, red clover leaf, dandelion root, sage, thyme, lavender, calendula, and rosemary. It is a very herby tea. Herby. All right, so today we are shopping our stash for the month of March. God, where did the time go? As usual, you will have to forgive my desk when we get there because it is a mess as I sit here and put things away because it is a mess. Really, it's a mess. It's messy. A little messier than usual. But we have first, before we go ahead and start shopping the stash, and I'm telling you right now, there is quite a few things I want to play with, and I just don't know what I'm going to pick up. However, we are going to start with the stuff that's going to be staying and the stuff that's going to be going from February's stash. Let us start with our basket. There are no palettes in the basket at this point that are in my stash for this month, or for February. However, I did put in this blush balm. I don't know if I put this in at the beginning or if I put it in later, if I received it later in the month. I think I'm going to take that out. It's beautiful. The colors are great. I'm actually wearing a little bit of it today. Like all of the Karity blushers, it is a very, very pigmented. You do have to be very careful using it. So, yes, this is going out. I have another one I want to try. My YC collection stuff, this is all new. I think I got it, pretty sure I got this in February. So I'm going to keep the bronzer. I've been really enjoying it. I am going to keep the brow pomade. I've been really enjoying it. I do have both of the melt eyeliners in there. I'm probably going to keep this this one in steel. I'm not sure about the other one. I'll have to think about it. I'm having a day, folks. And then I did open this Uoma. I still screw up the name. I love them and I still screw up the name. I did open this in January, so that is going to stay in as well. It needs to get used up in the next few months. I don't think there's anything in these lippies. I take that back. There's one. There is the e.l.f. I am frantically working on getting this done. This has no date on it. I suspect this is getting around the 1 year to 18 months. I probably should just go ahead and put it in for the Reverse Rouge that I'll be filming next week. It's just like, it's just under a half. So I'm going to keep using it. It's not giving me any issues, so I'm just going to keep using it. I do have a few things from the second look today that I'm wearing now. So let me dig this out. Being a little bit more awkward than usual today, folks. Sorry. Sorry. I have this Karity eyeliner that's in there. That's going to stay in my stash. And I have this YC collection highlighter. I'm going to have to think about this. The highlighter, I will probably wait until I actually look at the highlighters and pick something out. I have two of these in there. I have this one and I have a gold one. So we'll just have to wait and see. I might pick out the other highlighter that's in there from them. And that is it. That is from the, from today's looks. I am considering putting, I am going to put this blush in there. This is a new one from ColourPop. This goes with one of their new collections. Lord knows. This goes with their, this is the Juice Bar powder, pressed powder blush. So Juice Bar must be the color. I can't remember what collection it's from, but I just purchased it. So I got it with the Make It Black collection that I did buy sometime. So this is going to go in. I'm not sure about this one yet. I do want to play with the Nomad, especially with these new shimmer formulas. This is gorgeous. So I'm thinking about putting it in. I'm going to keep thinking about it. I did use a little bit of it today. It has some controversy involved, but since I've already purchased the palette, I do plan to use it. All right, so looking in here, I am going to take this other Melt Matte. I'm going to take that out. This little guy just keeps on giving and giving and giving. So we're going to keep him in there, trying to get him out. Let's see. 11. So this was opened in November. December, January, February. No, this is going out. It's 4 months. Thinking probably closer to 3.5, because this is an Ipsy, and knowing our Ipsies were coming like the 25th, so we'll keep it in for now. It just keeps giving and giving and giving. Again, we've got stuff from. Oh wow! So the scone is hitting its edge. I think these have 6 months to a year. But again, we're going to keep these eyeliners in there. I'm going to go ahead and take out the Mamacita and the Zoeva green ones. And I'm going to put those up. If I need any of them, I can reach for them. So that's no big deal. All right. So next we have our lipsticks. And I have been trying to use some of these. Come here. So this one is about 18 months old. Now I gotta put them all back. Lay down. It's a pretty color. She's not goopy or anything, so we'll go ahead and keep trying to use her. So she'll stay. This Super Glaze is almost a year old. Do you have a thingy on you? This does not have a thingy on it. No little open thingy on it. So this one is getting goopy. So the Super Glazed, I think I'm going to finally give her up. I'm going to go ahead and put it in my Rouge bucket. It's not all used. In fact, it's barely used. However, with it getting all goopy like that, I'm just not willing to take any risks. So that just went into the Rouge bucket. The Lip Tonic from Kaleidos. I'm taking this out. I'm actually going to be reviewing this very, very soon. I really enjoy it, but I'm taking that out. Let's see. What are you? This is my favorite red liquid lipstick. This is the ColourPop Ultra Satin Bretman Rock in Wig. And this is about just under 6 months, I guess. And Oh, she's fine too. So we're going to keep her in there and keep trying to use her up. This is... Actually, no, this says 9. This is from... This is almost 18 months. ColourPop does have that thingy. What does your thingy say? I thought you had that thingy. Maybe you don't have it. I am not seeing it on here, so we're just gonna keep trying to use it. This is another half cake. I believe the glazed one was. This one is from last year. This is about a year old. Again, no little thingy on it. This is a lip fondant. Also is still good, so we're going to keep using that one. Try to use that up. This is Colored Rain one from the same time period. She is goopy. We're going to go ahead and let that one go. And here is an Ofra that is also about 18 months, give or take. I actually like this one as a gloss, and it is not goopy, so we're going to go ahead and keep that one as well. So we'll just trim that down. This is a primer stick right here, this white one. So, and this one is brand new. This is also from ColourPop. It's a Lippy Sticks. I just threw it in there. I just got it. That's that one right down there. And we're not picking things at this point, but we're going to throw it in there anyway. That we're going to do. Okay, so there's that. In our big drawer, our basics. I am still working on all of these. So, they're all staying. Those basics are. This is where we get some other things going. All right, so, like the other YC, this is going to be a question mark for now. I'm going to go ahead and keep this NYX Born to Glow in there. I actually have enjoyed using this as a highlighter, so I'm going to keep that in there. The Kaleidos items are going to be reviewed, so I'm taking them out for them to be reviewed. And the e.l.f., I'm going to keep my e.l.f. in there too. I like the other blush. This is a slightly darker blush. That works for me. Palettes. Now, I have to say, I didn't get to do a lot of playing this month. There was a lot of sick going on. I didn't manage to do my Facebook Lives as usual. I wasn't playing around as much. So a lot of this stuff is going to end up staying just based on that. I do need to try to cut it down because right now I have something like 7, maybe 8 palettes involved in here. So we've got the Ace Beauty Slice of Paradise. I'm going to keep that one in there for now. I'm actually ready to review the two Moira palettes. So I'm going to pull those. That's this one and the Sweet Paradise. Haven't used the Sweet Paradise that much, but a lot of that I think has to do with the overwhelming color story. But these are about ready to be reviewed, so they're going to go on top of my review box. Ta-da! And then I've only used this like once. So we're going to keep that in there and try to use it again. In my bottom drawer, a little bit, we have the Nomad Iceland Ice and Fire palette. Again, one that I haven't used that much for some reason. So I'm going to go ahead and keep that in there. Yeah, go ahead and keep that in there. The After Dark, I've used a couple of times. Again, not often. I'm going to try to keep that in there. I think I'll keep the other Nomad out for now. Just use the Iceland for the moment. And then I have the Oceanic. Again, I'm going to keep that in there. This is being reviewed with the Slice of Paradise. So we're going to keep those two in there. And then the very last palette just got added. I've used it once I haven't even used it really. I've swatched it. And that's the ColourPop. This is the Make It Fearless on their Make It Black palettes, or their Make It Black collection. This is a very interesting, it's It's a very interesting palette for them. It does snap close and everything. Going to keep that in there as well. So, you're staying. You're staying. You're going. So I've already got 5 palettes in there. Moving on. So I'm going to try to pick only one new palette. I'm going to try. Alrighty, so let me go ahead and get the stuff that I have out that isn't in my basket put away. I'll get you turned around and we will go ahead and take a look in my drawers over here, which, forgive me, is a mess, which I think you saw at the opening. 2 shakes. So there was one more thing that was in there that I failed to mention, and that was the Kaleidos. This is the Purple Dreams, the Lunar 6, 7, something like that palette. This is ready to review, so this is being taken out of the basket. You see, I used it. I got thoughts. I got thoughts that probably will be taken with a grain of salt. At any rate, so all the Kaleidos stuff is now out because it's all about to be reviewed. All right, now I think I'm about ready to turn you all around. So I don't think I need a powder right now. I am still working my way through another powder. And I don't need, honestly, if I want any of these, I can reach for them. I think the ones that I need to use are where they're supposed to be. I'm missing a powder. I have to find it. I suspect I know where it went. But anyway. So, highlighters. Highlighters. Like I said, I had another one. There's a gold. There's the gold one. There's a Lorella. Oh, maybe I didn't have another one from them. Let me look. Stay. Where are you? This is a CoverGirl eyeshadow. I actually want to see how it works as a highlighter. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in. I'm also thinking about using it on the inner corner of my eye. I had actually bought that to use in my under eye. Unfortunately, it has sparkles. So we don't want sparkles. Highlighters. That's 2 highlighters and a blush. Got back here. Come on. I'm afraid this whole drawer is going to come falling out. I'm going to go ahead and get my Essence Nude. If I can get in there and get it. Come here, you. I'm going to go ahead and do that. It's a pretty highlighter. It's kind of got a goldy cast. That's nice. We'll keep that. I was thinking I wanted something with kind of a pink or a silver. We will see how that one... you know what? Look at this other NYX Born to Glow. We'll do that. It's coppery though. Wait a minute. That's coppery. That's lavender. Actually, I'll get this color gray. That's what I'll do. That'll make me happy. Okay, so that's going to be 3 or 4. So I'm not going to be keeping any of the YCs right now. I got 2 blushes. You can go back in there. You can go back in there. So I got 2 pinky blushes. I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead and get my Rose d'Oro, which runs towards the orange side. I'm going to use that. Sorry. Hitting things. All right, got that. Bronzers. Keeping the Caramelo. I don't think I need another one. This one is too dark. I think I'm going to keep what I have. And there's the YC collection. I knew it went back there, so that's fine. I'll leave that back there. Not going to dig into any of the palettes or the lipsticks at this moment. I've got that one Urban Decay is an older palette, so I'm trying to use older palettes, so we'll just do that. And we're going to go here and grab a couple of minis, I think. We're going to grab both these e.l.f. minis. Right there. They can bump up something. I got a new Milani Gilded. I'm going to leave that one alone. All right. We got lots of palettes. All right. So I've got the Carnival palette from Uoma. I've got a Seraphine. I've got Spoiled Lips. And I've got this Mexican Life. Let me pull these all up. These three. Well, and this one. And I will try to pick one out of the 4. Yeah, that's going to work. Maybe. What are you? You are... Well, we took out a lot of lipsticks. I'm going to go ahead and take that. And who are you? You are... This is an Anastasia. I'll go ahead and take that. And I actually do have one other lipstick. Surprisingly enough. So we're going to go over here to the lipstick drawer. Hi, lipstick drawer. And see if I can find it. Yeah, I can find it. This is brand new. This is from the Lip Bar. Alright, so I think we've got stuff to look at and get you turned around again, and we'll take a look at the stuff that I picked out. Alrighty. So first, let's take a look at these highlighters. So we've got this Pure Nude, which is kind of a gold color. Nice and pretty. Then, like I said, there's this CoverGirl. This is in the shade French Vanilla. And it has a very faint shimmer to it, sheen. There's that. I think that'll be a really nice highlighter. And then I have the Colored Rain Focal Point Glow Lighter in Luxurious Bling. This is kind of a almost a mix of these two. Kind of. It's a little deeper. It's a little more orange. So we got our, I think we're going to be fine with that. So those are my highlighters. Now, all of these lipsticks are some shade of berry nude. So it's going to be interesting to see if I can convince myself to use them. This is the Beauty for Real in the shape Nudist Lip. So this is a lip gloss. That'll be fine. Just use it over other things, right? Looks like it's kind of a sticky gloss. Can't see it on my hand. It did get opened in December, but it's here. So there. This is the Lip Bar. Just got it in February. So, and this is in the color Curl Friend, which quite appropriate, I guess. And I was really surprised. This is a full size thing, and I've seen the cost of their stuff. I won't be buying it anymore. There's somebody I've been wanting to try, but it's very thick and creamy. It is kind of on the nude. It's more of a pinky brown for me. And then this one is the Anastasia Beverly Hills. This got opened also in December. This is in Poet. I wonder if you're about, you look like about the same color as the other one. Oh, wow. It is about the same color as the other one. Just a little bit darker. Just slightly darker. So that's going to be interesting. So we've got lipsticks there. Yay. Lipsticks we're going to try to use. Going to use the Lip Bar. It's going to be the first time using the Lip Bar. That's fine. All right. So I showed you the ColourPop. Here's the Milani. We've seen the Milani blush before. I've used it before. This has more of an orange cast. We're heading into spring. Hopefully. So this will be a nice warm it up type blush. And these are two of the e.l.f. minis. The first one is their hot jalapeno. I've used this a few times. They are really nice shadows, actually. Considering that every time I've gotten a larger e.l.f. palette, I have not been impressed. These really impressed me nicely. And this one is in Akai or Sayu. This is the blues one. I've looked at it. I think I've played with one of the colors. But I have not used it much. So I think all I've done otherwise is swatch it. So those two will be going in as well, just to give us a little bit of extra bonus stuff. All the little palettes are just kind of cute. All right, so let us decide on just one of these bigger palettes. I'm going to open up two of them, and I will decide between the two which one I will keep, and then I will move on. Does that sound fine? Hope that sounds fine. So this is the Sakura and Sage Vegan Eyeshadow and Blush Palette. And that is what that looks like. She is pretty nude, but this color here is, it's kind of silvery. It's a silver color. That is very pretty. I do think she's a bit nude for me, but she was a gift. I got to open her here on the channel. The next one is the Mamacita Cosmetics Mexico Lindo palette. So this is going to sound strange. I have a lot of bright palettes I'm using right now. I am going to keep this one. I do not know what the kittens are doing. So again, this is the Sakura, like I said, pretty nude. Has blushes on there. Next, we are going to compare that to the Uoma. All right, so I know I said I had lots of bright colors and that the Mexico Lindo could wait. I'm going to choose the Uoma on this one. This one has some beautiful colors in it. I have played with it once. I want to play with it some more. We're going to play with it some more. And finally, we have, again, we have the Uoma, and then we have the Spoiled Lips. I already have 4 big palettes and 3 little palettes, mini palettes. Mostly, the mini palettes would mostly be like to add something to a big palette. I'm going to take the Uoma. We are going to make an executive decision. Alrighty, so let me put these back. So many mini lipsticks this time, but you know what? The sad thing is I have not been getting into that lipstick drawer nearly as much as I should be. And interestingly enough, I didn't pick out like either of the Alomar palettes. I actually kind of had them in mind, sort of. We're going to go ahead and set these up so you can kind of see them again. It's kind of weird not having a big, huge palette in front. If I were to put the Nomad Shanghai palette in here, it would probably be in front of this whole set. But there is no need for it. That one looks really empty, but there we go. All right, I'm going to turn you guys around and let you guys take a look at what we have here. Give me just one shake. Alrighty, so this is our March as usual, our foundations and stuff up here. If this looks thinned out, it is. I ended up getting rid of a few things. I gave one to my daughter, I believe, and the others I just got rid of. Gave them, I threw them out or whatever I needed to do. These foundations here, these two Born to Glows, I am using for concealer and color correction. This one actually goes on my eyes for you know, a base. And then the Zoeva I'm also using as a color corrector, or for highlighting concealer. At any rate, so this is our eye stuff, our non-shadows, eye stuff, eyeliner, mascara, that kind of thing. That's in there. There's our lipstick, still looking pretty full. There's our bases. This is the bronzer, blush, highlighter drawer. Looks kind of empty without all the big palettes in there. This is our first palette drawer with the Ace Slice of Paradise, the After Dark, and the Mojito Beauty Crop. And then this one has the Uoma, the other Ace right there, and the 3 minis from ColourPop and e.l.f. Alrighty, so that is my stash for the month of March 2021. Let me know what you think down below. I'd love to hear. Should I have picked one of the other palettes? Would you have had a choice of one of the other palettes? Let me know that too as well. Anyway, that is it for the day, and I hope you like what you've seen. As my hair goes all weird in the back here. That's what it does. We are doing ringlets today. At least down here on the bottom. The top is still going... Ringlets, what are ringlets? We don't do ringlets. We do mess. We do mess. At any rate, that is it for the day, and I hope you like what you've seen. And if you do like what you've seen, and you are not yet subscribed, please subscribe. And when you subscribe, please hit that notification bell so you know when I upload. Currently upload 2 days a week, Monday and Thursday. However, we do have bonus videos. I do indie brand openings. I've done at least 3 this year so far, and haven't got anything else from an indie brand yet, but there are plans for quite a few with a person of color focus, Black and Latina owned in particular. And for those of you who've been waiting for it, my son's first box from the new Geeky box subscription is on its way, or should be soon. His dad did send me the receipt showing that he ordered it. So hopefully, if not by the end of February, hopefully at the very beginning of March, we'll see that. It has been ordered. Don't know what happened in January, but it has been ordered. So all of his wonderful fans can finally see him again. It's been a few months for you guys. It's coming. It's coming. Honest. It's coming. Really. And if you send anything, well, that gets put up as a bonus video as well, unless you don't want me to. If you don't want me to, please put a note in your box and let me know, your gift bag, box, whatever, and let me know you do not want it to be put on the air. Or you can join the domytriesthis Facebook group, which is listed right down below, and you can let me know on there that a package is on the way, but you do not want to be embarrassed by having me open it on the channel, and I will honor your request. My oldest says she doesn't understand why you would be embarrassed, but, you know, I get it. Sometimes sometimes Dommy is just a little sometimes. At any rate, if you're part of my notification squad, I can talk, I swear. Please check both your bell and your subscription to make sure they're both still active. And if you choose not to subscribe, well, yes, I understand. There's a lot of YouTube out there. You don't need this old dragon hanging over your shoulder, I guess. But we would love to see you come back here, and you're always welcome back. So make sure to come back again, and don't forget to bring your cup of tea. So this has steeped for a little while, obviously. I swear, this is so cute. And I have less trouble with this than I do with the longer ones I got. This one does not. The cylinder ones, the bottom tries to go up in the thing until the tea is soaked up. This one just can sit here and hang. It's fine. At any rate, let's give this a sip and get on our way. That's the tea I liked. It's no longer tasting super sweet, getting a hint of the peppermint. It's not overly strong. It's a really nice tea. I do believe there is a website for this tea. I will list it down below, as I always do. And that's it. I hope you have a good one.